Hello, welcome to the week one Power Grip Bible study on Psalm 36. Today, we're going to do an overview of Psalm 36, which looks at the reality about the wicked and believers. First, take a moment to read Psalm 36, pause the video, come back. Great. Key verse for this psalm is Psalm 36, verses 10 through 11. Oh, continue your steadfast love to those who know you, and your righteousness to the upright of heart. Let not the foot of arrogance come upon me, nor the hand of the wicked drive me away. This psalm is attributed to David, and it's annotated as the servant of the Lord. The term, the servant of the Lord, is most often used in reference to Moses. In fact, the only other time this is used for David is in Psalm 18. And this reference may connect David with the promised Messiah. There's no specific situation for the psalm. And the psalm is about the Lord's steadfast love in a fallen world. The type of psalm is considered a psalm of lament. Psalms of lament see the sin in this world, and the psalmist can feel like the Lord is distant and even that evil is winning. They direct their appeal to the Lord, and they seek deliverance from trouble or distress because they know the Lord is their only hope for deliverance. The outline for this psalm is verses 1 through 4, the arrogance of the wicked, verses 5 through 9, the boundless love of the Lord, verses 10 through 12, a plea for the Lord's continued love. Verses 1 through 4, the arrogance of the wicked. Some translations start with an oracle. The Hebrew word neum means prophetic utterance, and it means providing divine insight into the reality of the situation. Also, the term no fear of God, referencing to the wicked. The Hebrew word used, Pashad Elohim, means trembling or terror of God. Normally, Yirat Elohim is used, meaning a realization of dependence on God when using the term fear of God. This indicates that the wicked do not even acknowledge who God is. They do not even see God as someone to be concerned about. Also, the wicked lack of fear leads to a downward spiral. They do not acknowledge their own sin. Their speech is wicked and deceitful. Their arrogance prevents them from obtaining wisdom. Their arrogance also prevents them from doing acts of good. This results in a full commitment to their evil course. Verses 5 through 9, the boundless love of the Lord. Salvation is found in the Lord's boundless characteristics: his steadfast love, his faithfulness, his righteousness, and his justice. The characteristic focused on by David in this psalm is the Lord's steadfast love. When it says, "How precious is your steadfast love?" The Lord is a refuge in a fallen world. Beyond just being a refuge, the Lord provides abundance and delights. When it says, "In your light do we see light," the Lord is the only source of true life. The Lord's first act vanquished darkness by creating light in Genesis 1, verses 1 through 5. And the New Jerusalem is lighted by the glory of the Lord in Revelation 21, verses 23 through 24. Verses 10 through 12, the plea for the Lord's continued love. The wicked live in arrogance, and the believer in confidence. David pleads for the Lord to show his steadfast love in this life. David pleads that the wicked will recognize reality now. David also pleads for the Lord's protection from the wicked. The wickedness is based on an ignorance of reality. Wickedness, which can be used by God, is not part of his will. Therefore, wickedness is doomed to fail since it is a part of God's will. The Lord reveals the final reality of the wicked and believers. This gives believers confidence in the future, but also gives believers hope for the present. Next week, we're going to look at lessons from the life of Nebuchadnezzar. As reference, I'm using the NIV application commentary, Psalm Volume 1 from Gerald H. Wilson, specifically pages 65 through 66 and 589 through 599. And all verses, unless otherwise noted, are from the English Standard Version Bible. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank you very much, and I hope this was a blessing to you.